'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, oh, for me.
Grand Rising. Welcome in, welcome in. How you feeling, Grand Rising, babies? Hey, love. How are you, Grand Rising? Hey, beautiful. Welcome in, welcome in. How you feeling, Grand Rising? Hey, love. Thank you, Grand Rising, to you too. Hey, baby. Hey, Chosen. How are you? Thank you. I appreciate you. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Welcome. Hey, James. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Yeah, you know, we got the locks out today. Grand Rising. Welcome in. Hey, baby. Welcome in. How you feeling? You know, I got to ask you before we jump into the message. Hey, Rich Rising to you too, baby. Welcome in. Hey, hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. That's good. You said it's been beautiful. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Grand Rising. It's a glare, so I'm probably looking at the screen. Wow. Thank you, God's purpose. I appreciate you, baby. So thank you. I appreciate you. Just thank you. So first and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't happen to get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you won't get it through somebody else, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, y'all already know my voice is too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. So before we get started, as always, chosen ones, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, likes, shares, subscribes, gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you, all right? And I had to apologize in advance because I don't always get to tell you exactly when it's happening, all right? So, but when I post this on YouTube, I got you. So let's get started, chosen ones. So I really needed to get on today, and it divinely happened. Thank you, Hope, on why it aligns, and I'm going to explain it to you, right? See, chosen ones, I want you to realize that just by you being authentically you, you're going to inspire other individuals to be themselves and be they aligned in their purpose as well. You understand me? So again, just by you being authentically you, you don't realize who you're going to encourage to be themselves too. Now, I say this, right? Because I have an example to give you. Now, today, chosen ones, a quick little story time. I was going about my day as I typically do, dropping my squad off at school, so on and so forth, right? Now, chosen ones, as I'm on the way back to where I'm going to, right? I see a vehicle pulled over to the side. Well, they not pulled over to the side, they blocking the lane, right? It's a 2-lane location. So the right lane is completely blocked off because this vehicle has its hazards on and they stuck right where they at, right? So, of course, there's certain individuals that's rushing around them. There's certain individuals that's beeping at them. There's all these individuals was in a rush to go to where they're going to, but none of these individuals stopped and looked to see if that individual was cool that was in that vehicle, right? So, me being who I am, I rode past slowly because I didn't know if that person had already walked from that vehicle in a sense, but I seen it was an elderly lady in there. So when I seen her, Automatically, I went ahead, pulled my vehicle went over to that location and asked her, like, can I assist you? I was like, hey, listen, if you put your car in neutral, are you cool with me pushing you? See, her first response that she said, chosen ones, you're a girl. You just a girl. How you gonna do that? See, I had to tell her simply like this. Yes, I'm a feminine, but I'm really built like that. See, chosen ones. There's certain individuals, see, let me keep going. There's certain individuals that are going to look at you and not realize who sent you or what you're capable of doing. There's certain individuals that automatically look at you. They're not going to realize that you were sent by a higher individual to save that individual. You understand me? So again, we're going to get back to the story. So she said what she said, and I told her in rebuttal, like, oh, nah, you don't know like me. I'm built different, right? You don't know about me. So she put it in neutral. What did I do? I start pushing her vehicle fast as shit. Now, let me give you a description of as far as my build, right? I'm 5'7", maybe 5'7 and a half. I'm about 150, if that, right? But when I tell you I'm a She-Hulk, that I'm built like that based upon my history, like my mother used to have me moving households by myself. She ain't had, you understand, my father passed away. She ain't have a masculine at that time. So it was me. I was taller than all my other siblings. You understand me? So again, I had to give you a brief backstory because when she initially seen me, she placed judgment. Now hear me out, chosen ones. This is going to make sense on why this is your story, right? See, I went ahead, got at it. So to put neutral on, pushed her, right? Was going fast. I actually was shocking myself. Like, that was easier than I'd expected. See, chosen one, we started to go up the hill for real, right? All of a sudden, there was cars behind us that was behind the other cars that didn't see what we was doing. So again, they was beeping the horn. They was out there wilding. They was mad. They felt like, from their view and their perspective, they felt like we was slowing them down. From their view, they felt like we was an inconvenience for them, right? See, chosen ones, what did we do? Kept doing what we was doing. So at that point in time, me stepping up and pushing that vehicle, and again, I'm telling you, I was catching momentum with it. It inspired other people to stand up too. There was a feminine that actually sat there and volunteered pushing that car with her vehicle. Another truck stepped in, was like, oh, nah, I got it instead. They helped push the rest a little bit up the hill. Not only that, chosen one, when we got to the part, the other car that had pushed it continued on. So me and this other masculine, they seen me pushing the car back into the parking spot because we had to push it from down the road all the way to the gas station. I'm telling you, it was a nice little tip, chosen ones, all right? I got to give you that point of view. See, again, it started me, somebody who felt like I was a feminine, I was too small to do it, or that I wasn't built like that because they didn't see I was built like that. And the whole time, chosen ones, that little task encouraged other people to step up. Some people, again, that one truck pushed it to a certain point, and me and this other masculine took it back over in a sense. And when this other masculine seen me pushing it, he got out his whip and was like, nah, baby girl, I got it. And he took over it, right? See, I say this, chosen ones, because that older feminine, she had used the bathroom on herself. Her nerves was shot. She seemed all dazed and confused, and her car was like smoking real bad. It almost looked like it was on fire, but again, we was like, nah, I ain't gonna have her panic in a sense. We just gonna get to it. Now, this is why I'm gonna say this is a message for you, right? Chosen ones. Initially, I told you on the scene, we seen a vehicle. It had tints. It was dark, right? It had its hazards on, but we didn't know if it needed assistance or not, right? See, when I seen that vehicle, it took one person to closely inspect it. One person to cross paths and realize that somebody was there and somebody was feeling neglected. Somebody was going through a dark time in their life right there. Didn't know how they was going to figure it out. Didn't know how, again, it was going to get done. They was stressed out. People was beeping at them. It was real. Again, a moment in time that they may have felt like it was their worst time of their life, right? Again, you got to realize this was the elderly female. She used the bathroom on herself, like she was in smoke. It was just a big scene. It took me to step up and inspect that person was still in there, offer assistance, right? And start moving, start getting them moving. See, I say this because you don't realize that there's certain people right now that are in a dark spot in their life. There's certain people that are going through the worst time in their life. And all it took for you was to walk past that person, look at that person, talk to that person, and be able to pick up that they needed you at that time. So that's you reaching out and offering a smile to somebody who looks like they feeling down. That's you seeing somebody going through something and you offering a word of advice or a compliment, a smile. Just the fact that you are not doing something that you don't have the ability to do. You ain't going out of your way to the end help a certain individual. It just happened to be on your path and they needed assistance at that time that you happen to have, and God asked you to go ahead and do it because you was going in that same direction anyway. So there's certain people that you gonna cross paths with. You gonna see that they in a dark spot or they in a certain circumstance, and you got what it takes to sit there and assist them out of it. Now hear me out. It don't always gotta be physically. It don't always gotta be financially. Sometimes it's just spiritually. Sometimes it's you praying on behalf of that person. Sometimes that's you just offering and extending yourself to that person. Yes, they may decline automatically because they are not used to people assisting them. Yes, they may not feel like when you came that you was the person that was going to be able to assist them there, because when they looked at you, you wasn't built like who they thought was going to come and save them. They felt like this person was going to look a certain type of way. So that's certain past partners that felt like, oh, well, because you didn't look like this or you ain't have material things like that, they ain't realized that you was the abundant person in their life, that you was going to bring certain wealth in. They ain't realized that you was the golden ticket on that Willy Wonka tip. You understand me? You were something that was so rare. But again, when they seen you, they ain't realized that you was built like that. So again, when I came up to the scene and I seen that woman in that situation, right? Nobody else assist her. I stepped up, correct? Not only that, chosen ones, I want you to realize when I came up to the scene, she doubted me in a sense. She sat there and before she even accepted assistance, she said, what can you do? You a female. How you going to do it? And I told her I'm built different. I'm not like these rest of these individuals. You understand me? So when you cross certain people didn't realize that you was God's chosen one in disguise. They ain't realize that you was an undercover boss the whole time. They ain't even realize that you was the light because all they seen was darkness around them. They ain't realize that you was the solution at that point in time because they were so used to other people coming and getting presented to them. See, chosen ones. God's going to put you in that position again where you could push somebody in the direction that they need to go to. And yes, you may not stand there and hold their hand the whole time. Sometimes you just got to push them towards the light. You understand me? And go on with your life. You understand me? But hear me out. See, again, chosen ones, when I first came on the scene, I inspected it. That's you trusting your intuition. That's God guiding you to say this to that individual, you to extend this offering hand, you to sit there and show love to them, you to sit there, whatever the case may be, your spirit, God spoke to you and said, hey, can you do me a favor? Because you headed in that direction anyway, right? So hear me out, chosen ones. You sat there and again, nobody else assisted. You chose to step up. Why do you think that all of a sudden when you start liking this person or you start pouring into this person, all of a sudden other people try to pursue them too, right? Some people do it for good reasons. Other people see that you seen something in that other person that they wasn't seeing and now they want to see it through too, right? So again, sometimes you are the domino effect. Sometimes it all it takes for you to be yourself in order for other people to follow suit, right? But hear me out. Again, chosen one, came on the scene, inspected it, went ahead. The person doubted me. I started to move them towards the location that they wanted to go to. She started to trust me. I was like, yo, put your car in neutral. All I need you to do is pay attention to where you driving to. All I need you to do is stop putting your foot on the brake because you stopping us as I'm guiding you, right? Glide, whatever the case may be. See, not only did I influence other people to come and help too, we came together as a team to see this other individual get to what they needed to go to, chosen ones. See, everybody that was behind us in a different view was beeping. They was disrespectful. They felt like we was stopping them getting to what they was going through. See, chosen ones. They was in a rush. And they end up getting stuck because soon as they rushed around us, they still got stuck at that light. Now, let me give you some perspective, right? I mean a red light, right? They got stuck at a red light for a while. They rushed around us and God was like, nah, I'm going to have them cool down. So God was like, now you stuck at this red light. And now you feeling stupid because now when you was beeping, now you came past the scene and you seen what they was doing. They was helping somebody while you was out there honking. You was out there being disrespectful, thinking about yourself, didn't even realize that they was out there considering somebody else, right? See, the people that wasn't in the right view, a different perspective, again, they was being spiteful. They ran around, drove around real fast. God still had them stuck, right, in that light. They was stuck by the light. That's you, chosen ones. Some people, again, are in a rush to get to certain locations. They feel like, again, you causing certain blockages for them. They feel like you slowing them down because you trying to guide them. You on a mission. And they didn't see it based upon their perspective. But guess what happened, chosen ones? God still stopped them. And now they started to feel a certain type of way because while they was out there honking, they could have came and helped, right? So chosen ones, I want you to realize that right now, there's certain people that you're going to cross paths with. If energetically you can feel certain things ain't right with them, this is the time for you to address it. You ask them, are you okay? And if they say yes, you may ask them again and you may see them start to break down a little bit, or you sit there and give them a compliment if you feel insecurities from them. All it takes is one little act of kindness that goes a long way. That's that gift that keeps on going. You don't realize that that smile that you gave that person could have saved their life. That assistance that you gave them could have made their night. That could have encouraged them to sit there and be the best that they can be. You could have been the confirmation that they was praying to God to see. You understand me? That woman was sitting there again. She's talking about, she said that she was praying. You understand me? And guess what? God sat there and had her requests get answered through me. Somebody that when she see me, she didn't think that I could assist her. When she see me again, she downplayed it until I proved it and shown her. So that's you. But again, I wasn't standing there the whole time to hold her hand. I got it to where she needed to do. I made sure she was on the phone with who she needed to be speaking to. I told her to make sure that she got her pocketbook, her wallet, all of that, but stay away from the car because it's still smoke. I made sure that she's good. And then guess what? I went ahead about my business and somebody else stepped in to oversee it, right? But chosen ones, all it takes is you. So be authentically you. You don't have to sit there again. There's certain people trying to act all rough and tough because again, that's all they see around them. Some of them don't even know how to be vulnerable with themselves because they so used to having to put a shell on based upon who they surrounding themselves with. So no, this is a time for you to be truly you, that lover. You're somebody's confirmation, chosen one. You the walking confirmation, even pertaining to certain positions. They've been looking for somebody like you. Not only that, chosen ones, certain partnerships. I'm telling you, they've been looking for somebody like you. They've been praying for somebody like you, and you they walking confirmation that they can have that. And you may not be the person that they supposed to be with, but they see that there's somebody else like that out there, so that they are encouraged to keep looking. Then you understand me? But you have to be authentically you. So love on you, speak highly about you, but be who you are to individuals. Some of you didn't allow the past karmics to change you. They didn't love you, accept your love. So now you don't want to give love to nobody. They sat there and didn't love the fact that you wanted to call them and text them all day. So now when you actually align with somebody who likes those things, you're not doing them because of that past person didn't want it. You understand me? So I want you to be you. If you are real loving, and I'll give you, again, thank you, God. I'll give you an example. I told you I'm a Sagittarius. Yes, we spicy, but that's just me. You understand? I still got water placements in my chart, earth placements in my chart. I'm a lover. You understand me? Like all the elements I have, correct? Like I promise you. So with that being said, chosen ones, I'm not going to act all rough and tough just because my past masculine that I was with wasn't all lovey-dovey. No, I'm going to still be a lover. The person that I connect with, I'm going to be a lovey-dovey individual. You understand me? Everybody else can get that thugger shit. Everybody else can get that, she's cool, but shit. No, I'm not going to be a hard body when I know that's not me. My partner, I don't want to put off a hard body role. Then all of a sudden, that's why I attract. And then I'm wondering why I'm not being able to be me. Because again, that's going to be a build up in a sense. If you're not being you, chosen, why you think when certain people, you told them what you wanted from a partner, oh, you wanted flowers. And they wasn't a naturally giving you flowers type of person, right? So what happened, chosen ones? You sat there and you like flowers type of person. They gave you flowers to pursue you. Then all of a sudden, after a certain amount of time, they stopped doing those things for you because that wasn't them. They was trying to be who you wanted to be in order to be with you, right? So again, chosen ones, I want you to be authentically you so you can get what's for you. If you want babies, again, I'll give you an example. I want marriage. I'm somebody who I love to love. Just because I've been out of a relationship for 7 years doesn't mean that I do not like to love, but I love so much, and I know how much love I give somebody. I know that once I'm connected with you, once I'm locked in with you, that's for life. Once I know how much I pour into a person, so I'm not going to take a chance to pour out to people who's going to pour out what I pour into them. You understand me? I want to wait for my perfect person to pour everything into. I want to wait for my person who's going to to pour into me like I do them. You understand me? So some of you chosen ones, they make it seem like, oh, well, something's off with you because you have it, that because you chose to be celibate. That's what we choose to do. We not say, okay, you want to go freak, do what you do. But one, we not trying to be having soul ties with people. One, we not trying to be spreading ourselves thin to people who's not our true divine feminine or masculine. If that's what you choose to do, that's you. But my individual is going to respect that. My individual knows that, again, we're going to have something established before we move into that direction. You understand me? So I want you to realize, chosen ones, again, just because this person doesn't understand your path doesn't mean that other person who's your true person is not going to get it. But why get rid of everything that you got for somebody who's not going to be around long? No, some people are temporary seasons. The same way that you have a job, and I apologize, I like the elements, but I'm sweating like a mug out this motherfucker. All right, so I'm probably looking crazy flustered, but stay with me. It is what it is. So chosen ones, I want you to again, you are what you attract, right? So the person that you want is going to want the same things back. Some of you, though, are going to run into a person that's like you. So if both of y'all had people that you poured into and they betrayed your trust, they cheated on you, they didn't want your love, and you felt like you was too loving to people, so you started to pull back a little bit, or you feeling like you don't want to text that person because you don't want to seem overbearing to them, you're going to end up missing out on your true boo because you're doing things based upon how that other individual carried you. Again, if you are I'm a family person. I don't like going out clubbing and all of that. I like adventures. I like to dance, but I can do that in my own crib. You understand me? I don't have to go spend a bunch of bread in order for them to be happy. I like chilling with my squad. You understand me? I want to think about our future and have a good time. I like to geek. I like to laugh. I'm not going to be with somebody who's serious. I'm not going to be with somebody who, again, we serious, but too serious. No, I want somebody who can live life. I want somebody I can joke with, laugh with, all of these things. I give you these examples because I'm not going to settle, and you shouldn't settle for somebody that you're not supposed to be with. But some of you, again, were seeing people out of an illusion, and that shit was deceiving because you were seeing a representative. They was showing you don't want somebody who's willing to mold themselves in what you want them to be. You want somebody who's already being it. That's why we take pride when we finally align with somebody whose mind, body, and soul is exactly what we see. We don't want you to act like you're so perfect. Nah, I want to see that you are being who you really are. You understand me? So again, some people get so caught up in portraying themselves in a perfect way. We don't need you to be perfect. We need you to be you. We want to know that what we see is what we get, so therefore we know you understand that you are equal. But some of you chosen ones, again, you're dating outside of your energy. You're not dating based upon your frequency. You understand me? So you got to, chosen ones. What you wants you to. So if you're a loving person, be a loving person. F the past who didn't appreciate you. If you want children, you don't need to be with somebody that doesn't want, but because they cute or because they do certain things for you, you feel like you could persuade. No, you shouldn't have to talk that person into wanting a family with you. When they see you, they should see that. You understand me? So, and excuse me again, but chosen ones, be authentically you. Everything is aligning for you, but you have to be you to inspire people to be them too. You understand me? But make sure that you're not assigning yourself to temporary positions. So think about a temp job in a sense, chosen ones, right? So think about a temp job and how, again, that's a temporary position. They don't have a guaranteed title with that. They say that there's a chance that they'll bring you on permanently, right? So would you risk sitting there? And this is, when I say a temporary position, that's like a temporary person. That person who says, we'll see where it's going. Or they don't know if they want a relationship or not, or they don't know if they want to get married or not. They don't know where they're going to. They just want to see if you're willing to flow with them too, right? Okay. So some of you, that's a temporary position. So some of you have been giving up permanent positions. So a person who's been praying for you, prepare for the position that they're going to have with you. Somebody who loves you and is going to cherish you. Some of you have been giving up permanent people or positions that you're going to potentially be in for a temporary position, right? So again, you're sitting there staying in that situationship, that partnership who don't have a title with you. They don't want to show you off. They don't want to love on you. They don't want the same things as you, but you're just holding out for hope that they assign you a permanent position. There's no benefits that comes with them. There's no, again, long-term goal. You don't know what day they're going to call you and tell you that you no longer have to come in or when the assignment ends. But so you're going to turn down a potential forever place, a place that got benefits, a place that got, again, peace, prosperity, a place that has longevity. You're going to turn down a potential forever person for somebody who, we'll see where it goes. You never know. No. You sit there. What you want wants you to. What you want is currently praying for you too. You are somebody's walking confirmation. All you got to do is be authentically you. But listen, chosen ones, I'm going to get up off of here because I do have a few coaching sessions to do. Plus, it's hot as a motherfucker out here. All right. I was going to turn the air on, but I like the elements. But that, you understand me? I'm out here sweating. So I'm about to go. Jump in the shower real quick. Get to my coaching sessions with chosen ones. If you need me, you know how to reach me. I'm going to upload this live later on my YouTube. I love you so much. Thank you so much for all the love that you showed me as well as each other. If you need me, you know how to reach me. But I'll probably get on live a little later, right? Again, right now, I think we have like a few tickets left at pre-sale price for the virtual course that is going to be released next week. All right. It's standing in self-love. There also is clearing out karmic debts that's going to be available too. Those two kind of go together. I'll let you know when that's available. I love you so much. If you need me, chosen ones, you know how to reach me. All right. Be great.
Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me.